planet is currently facing a number of global challenges that put pressure on our natural resources. Climate change is expected to increase the intensity and temporal variability of storm events in many areas, while reducing their frequency, resulting in increased runoff, drought frequency, and severity. Soil degradation can exacerbate these impacts by reducing both infiltration and plant available water holding capacity. Therefore, an understanding of soil resistance and resilience to degradation is necessary to target climate change adaptation investments where they will have the largest impact. So, sustainable soil management renders multidimensional benefits for the ecosystem, and its implications for climate change mitigation has been drawing particular interest in recent years. The voluntary guidelines for sustainable soil management defined by FAO defines soil management is sustainable if the supporting, provisioning, regulating, and cultural services provided by the soil are maintained or enhanced without significantly impairing either the soil functions that enable those services or biodiversity. The balance between the supporting and provisioning services for plant production and the regulating services the soil provides for water quality and availability and for the atmospheric greenhouse gas composition is a particular concern.
First, let me introduce our work. I am the manager of the Soil Microbiological Lab of the University of Almeria. We have a website that is edalab.es if you want further information. Our research group is located in the University of Almeria. We have also researchers in the Palmerillas Research Center, and we have 3 experimental field sites. Okay, in the University of Almeria, we have our facilities and laboratories. In the Palmerillas Research Center, there are many experimental greenhouses and other crop trees. And about it, I want to return to this photo because, as you can see here, the province of Almeria is known for this area that is called the Sea of Plastic, and this area covers more or less 30,000 hectares of greenhouses. As you can see, to give you an idea, the city of Almeria is over here, and the population is around 200,000. And you can see the extension of the greenhouses here in the Dalias basin. So the greenhouses here, the crops, the intensive crops here are very important, as you can imagine. About our experimental fields, there we are doing soil restoration. One of them is, as you can see in this picture, is a mine field, and in another 2 is in the mountains, into different systems where we are restoring all agricultural fields. Okay, one in a deforested mountain, in another one with semi-natural vegetation. But we have here a plot where we are doing a soil restoration.
I would like to talk about the project you already mentioned. The diver farming project is a cooperative project where we try to assess crop association all over Europe. So in more or less 15 case studies, we combine different cultures to increase the diversity of crops in agricultural fields. And in our case, we are dealing with aromatic plants in the vineyard. And the subtitle of my presentation is an agroecological approach to foster vineyard soil health and local economy. So again, my name is Felix, and my co-author or supervisor is Mr. Thiele Brun, and we are located in the western part of Germany, close to the border to Luxembourg, and we are the soil science department of the University of Trier. So to begin, Raul and Ricardo already mentioned terms like soil quality, soil health, soil functions. So I do not want to go into detail at that part, as probably many things I already know. I just want to highlight again, soil health is the capacity of soil to function as a vital and living ecosystem. And when we are talking about functioning of soil, we are quite fast quite fast at the point of soil organic matter, which is a driving factor for soil biodiversity, soil health overall, and also soil resistivity against external stresses or impact.
The title of our talk is Syntropic Farming in a Mediterranean Context. This is our farm project, La Loma Viva. We are actually just from Raul on the coast of Granada, and the farm is located about 550 meters above sea level. We began managing the farm 12 years ago, and we began with permaculture design. And we used that to implement renewable energy and water harvesting structures, and just with the general design of the farm. And then, as Ricardo just mentioned, in 2016, we were introduced to Ernst Gotch and his method of syntropic farming, which we were really inspired by. And I'm not sure how many people know about syntropic farming, so I guess this will be a little whistle-stop tour through syntropic farming. Syntropic farming is a set of principles and practices developed by Ernst Gotch. He's a Swiss geneticist and farmer. It's also known as successional agroforestry. Eric Tinsmeyer, in his book, Carbon Farming Solutions, he says multi-strata agroforestry is the gold standard of biodiversity and carbon sequestration in agriculture. So syntropic farming mimics the form and processes of diverse natural ecosystems. It brings together agricultural production and ecological regeneration. It's distinguished from other agroforestry practices by the two principles of stratification and succession. Sorry, I'm seeing the slides gone a bit funny. Multi-species, multi-layered plants and trees maximize photosynthesis and increase biomass production. Large amounts of organic matter, both above and below ground, are the key feature of this method. It's a process-based implementation rather than input-based. So pruning and management are the processes that fast-track natural regeneration. It creates a powerful carbon farming strategy with multiple social and environmental benefits. And for me, one of the most interesting things about this method is that it's all about developing a participatory relationship with nature. So we use deep observation and constant feedback with the system to work in harmony with the system. It's not a recipe, it's site-specific, and it works on the idea of collaboration over competition. That's with people and plants.